Welcome back, one and all. Thank you so much for joining us for another video. We are truly delighted that you have joined us for another video, and I really want to take the time out to thank you all for your continued support. We are now at 500 subscribers, and we are eternally grateful to you out there, everyone who would have supported this channel. From the apex of our heart, we are expressing our sincere thanks and gratitude for your support to this channel. Now, please remember, if it is your first time that you are joining us, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell, and please give this video a thumbs up. When you give this video a thumbs up, it encourages me to produce more video for you. Please remember to share the link with your friends and family also, and down in the comment section, please remember to comment, share your thoughts down there. It does make a difference, and we read all of the comments and we respond or reply accordingly. Now, the purpose of this video this morning is to just share with you the results of the second semi-final between the West Indies Masters and the Sri Lankan Masters. And this contest was a pulsating contest between Sri Lanka Masters and the West Indies Masters. Now, the West Indies Masters, they would have held their nerves, and they would have carved out a win over the Sri Lankan Masters to make it to the final. And West Indies will play India in the final, and because India would have beaten the Australian Masters in the first semi-final, they would have won that match by 94 runs. And stay tuned, we will have our roundups of the final game between India Masters and West Indies Masters, and that match is scheduled to be played this Sunday. I mean, West Indies beating Sri Lanka, in my estimation, I think this was a revenge match, because Sri Lanka earlier, they would have beaten the West Indies in the group stage by 21 runs. And similarly, India would have beaten West Indies in the group stage by 7 runs. So I hope that West Indies will get the better of India in this revenge final. Now, West Indies would have been helped significantly in this game by Denesh Ramdin. He would have made an unbeaten 50, and also Tino was in sublime form, right? He would have taken a 4-wicket haul to help the West Indies to win this game. So earlier, the West Indies, they would have batted first, having lost the toss, and Sri Lanka would have opted to bowl first. West Indies, I mean, they suffered an early setback with Dwayne Smith. He would have been dismissed for a duck in the opening over. But Lendl Simmons, who would have made 17 from 12 deliveries, and William Perkins made 24 from 30 deliveries, they would have carved out a 44-run stand to kind of steady the West Indies innings. But both fell in quick succession. And at that point, West Indies would have been at 48 for 3 in the 8 overs. And by this time, West Indies would have needed a stabilizing presence, and they would have found that in Brian Lara, the legendary left-hand batter by West Indies, and he would have made 41 from 33 deliveries before retired out. Now, Brian Lara would have played a vintage, Brian Lara innings with some elegant strokes, right? Ensuring that the West Indies did not, lose momentum in their batting. After that, Ramdin took over from Brian Lara, and you would have carved out, as I said, a crucial, unbeaten 50 from 22 deliveries, anchoring a 49-run stand between him and Chadwick Walton, who would have made 31 from 20 deliveries. And the final push from Ramdin would, included 4 boundaries and 2 sixes, and that would have propelled West Indies to a competitive 179 for 5 in 20 overs. And that would have set up a daunting chase for the Sri Lankans. Now, the Sri Lankans in their chase, they began aggressively, with Tharanga making 30 from 22 deliveries, and Thirimani, he would have made 9 from 7 deliveries, adding 31 run for the first wicket. However, Ashley Nurse made a key breakthrough, dismissing Sangakkara for 17 of just 15 deliveries in the 5th over. West Indies keep turning the screws, especially in the middle overs, where Best removed Tharanga, Thirimani in quick succession, reducing the Sri Lankans to 57 for 3 in the 8th over. Gunaratne would have steadied the innings with a well-paid 64 from 42 deliveries, and that brilliant knock would have staged the Sri Lankans fight back, and he would have formed a 41-run partnership between him and Prashana, who would have made 9 from 10 deliveries, and later adding a 39-run stand between him, that is Gunaratne, and Udana, who would have made 21 from 10 deliveries. The required run rate at this point, it remained manageable, because the Sri Lankan, they were scoring at a good run rate. But what keep happening is that the West Indies keep chipping away, taking crucial wickets at regular interval, right? So at this point, the match was on a knife edge, especially in the final over, right? But Best bowling this final over, he was, remarkable. I'm telling you. He dismissed Pereira for 11 of 6 deliveries, and he would have dismissed Pereira in the penultimate ball before conceding just one of the final deliveries, and Sri Lanka fell agonizingly short at 173 for 9. Right, the West Indies Masters would have gotten a well-deserved victory there by 6 runs. Right, it was a nail-biting finish, to be honest with you. Very, very good match between the two teams, and as I said earlier, that would have set up a Brian Lara versus Sachin Tendulkar final. Hope that Brian Lara would have recovered, having been retired earth in that second semi-final. Right, so stay tuned for that match. Let us see who will win the championship. Will it be West Indies, having gotten their revenge over India after they would have been beaten by India early in the group stage, or will India win the final and go out unbeaten? Stay tuned to Gameyaaad TV, and we will definitely share with you what would have transpired in that final. Alright, thank you so much for joining us for this video. Please remember to share the link. Please remember to subscribe. Please remember to share your comment down in the comment. Please share who will win this final in the comment section. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Peace and blessings, everyone.